Hello, and welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. We got a battle. It's a heavy cruiser versus heavy cruiser. Let's see how these old heavy cruisers of mine work. Well, they're not that old. They're pretty decent. But they're not the new ones I designed last episode. We're gonna have to wait a while until they enter service. It's the heavy cruiser Bavaria. Southwest. There you go. So the little green thing pop up, that's the radio positioning thing. Handy thing to have. Let's see, I've got 6 11-inch guns. That's my main weaponry. I've got torpedoes, let's turn them off for now. I'm heading towards the enemy. There they are. Range 7 kilometers. It's morning. It's cloudy. Let's reduce speed to full. We got torps coming in. Identifying 95%, 98. Let's see what we have to deal with here. 9-inch guns. It's the HMS Edgar. Got 4 9-inch guns. And it's got 4 7-inch per broadside. A couple of 5-inch guns. Deck launchers, they have launched. No, they have not launched, I think. And underwater torpedo tubes. Bow and aft. Let's see, where are my torpedo tubes on this boat? I got triple launchers there. Armor, 6.5-inch main belt. I've got 6-inch, so a little bit more lightly armored than the enemy. Speed 23 knots. I'm way faster. I have 363 turning circle. Acceleration 0.011 knots a second. So I'm they turn slightly faster, tighter than me, but they are again much slower than I am. Let's have the torpedoes go active if I need them. There we go, torpedoes are in the water. So are the enemy torpedoes. But I can avoid those easily. There we go, got a pen. But I'm still kind of stuck in this pre-Dreadnought mindset of getting close. But in this case, it works out. So my heavy cruisers are just much better than the enemy's heavy cruiser design. Okay, so yeah, much better is that's an understatement. I think I will be keeping many of those cruisers in service even after my new ones enter. That was the Bavaria. Repairing for a month. Let's see what happens in April. Alright. Port Strike. It's got the battleship Nassau back in action. Bavaria is back in action. Rune. Light cruisers Berlin, Elbing, and a couple of destroyers versus the battleship Audacious, the battleship Mars, and 2 destroyers. Let's see how this goes. Let's see, what kind of wonky formation stuff are we having today? Here are my light cruisers. Torpedoes off. Let's detach the 2 destroyers. Torpedoes off. I do not want accidents. Torpedoes off. Torpedoes off. You also have torpedoes. Everything has torpedoes, but all the torpedoes are turned off. Let's slightly reduce speed on these. Range 6.3 kilometers. 6.3. 9.5. So the heavy cruisers have long range torpedoes that are slow, as does the battleship. Everything else has fast short range torps. Let's start closing with the enemy. Okay, we already have issues with the formations here. Let's just detach everything. Like so. Yeah, my battleships have 2 turrets aft, 1 front. It's an A turret and an X and a Y turret. Let's just have you turn. You can slow down to 20 knots. So the radio positioning thing is handy, but in the future I don't think I need it on all my ships. Because you just need one of them to have it active. See, it's morning again. Okay. Rune. Load HE. Target destroyer. Bavaria, load HE, target destroyer. Berlin and Elbing, load HE, target destroyer. Destroyers, target destroyer. Because I know what kind of torpedo walls the AI likes to send out. And here we go, that's the torpedo wall. I think the V-15 is gonna, yeah. He's gonna eat some torps. Let's send some torps in return. She did not have time to launch. But she sinks. The HE fire from the cruisers was effective. There should be one more enemy destroyer somewhere. That's a destroyer. Can I thread the needle here? Yes. And these torpedoes are no threat to anyone. Light cruisers speed up. Okay, we're taking hits from the battleships. Heavy cruisers speed up. Let's ignore the transport ships for now. Battleship Nassau, you better speed up too. Because the enemy is trying to make a run for it. Okay. It's no longer certain that my destroyer is gonna survive, so I'm just gonna launch torps now. Get out. can start targeting the Saber. The Audacious is taking hits. Just 12.8 inches of main belt armor. And 5.5 on the 4.5 belt. 5.5 on the main deck. That's more than the Nassau. Well, the Nassau has a thicker main belt, but less deck armor. Oh! I actually got a torpedo hit on the Mars. The torpedo spread that was launched at the Audacious. Was able to hit the Mars. Take out her steering. And the DD is still taking heavy aggro from the enemy battleships. I was about to say that they have a poor chance to hit at that range, but then they just took out her engines. It would be nice if I could take out some more enemy battleships. Let's see, Nassau reduce speed again. Start hitting the Audacious. Actually, you two start attacking the Mars. I want to see if I can get a good torpedo launch away at the Audacious. That's a pretty good turning circle for a battleship. Oil one, let's see, engine turbines. Berlin starts smoking. Okay, torpedoes are away. We're gonna get some good hits on the Audacious. And then we're gonna do a drive-by torp on the Mars. Hang on, where's my... how are my torpedoes mounted on this ship? Okay. So I should have at least 2 torpedoes coming from the side. Let's turn you like this. And like so. We get a lot of torpedoes coming in against the Audacious. Now, not looking too happy. Turn torpedoes off on you guys, as you just go about sinking transports. Is that friendly torpedo? It was. Yeah, that was from one of my heavy cruisers. Guess that just happens sometimes. Actually, never mind, you just keep snacking on transports. Oh, we got a torpedo out from the battleship. Audacious is taking heavy fire from the Nassau. That's good. Nice. Lost 1 destroyer. Medium damage to the Berlin and the V6. But we sunk pretty much everything else. Let's see, fleet. 13 months for my new light cruisers to enter service. In the meantime, I can scrap the Berlin. Research. How's this coming along? 2.2 thousand ton destroyer in 2 months. Not bad. What's happening on the cruiser front? Unknown. What is this? Advanced Battlecruiser 2. Is that the battlecruiser hull I already have? Yeah, that's the one I already have. I think the Dreadnought 2 would actually be better, like in terms of where I can place stuff, than the Dreadnought 3. But of course it only goes up to 35,000 tons. Now let's do a convoy mission. Heavy cruiser Thuringia and a couple of destroyers versus the light cruisers Arethusa and Gloucester. Oh, and I'm the one defending the convoy. Let's detach you two. Smoke spotted to the west. Yeah. Radio positioning finder is saying the enemy is dead ahead. Convoy is already turning. Heavy cruiser has launched her torpedoes. And I want her to turn. See if I can just... Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's the Gloucester. What are the light cruisers made of? A few bulkheads. Fast. For once, the enemy has a fast light cruiser. Little armor. Anti-flood 3. Crop 2, let's see, and the anti-torp. No. Alright. You have fired torpedoes. You have fired torpedoes. Those are some fast loading torps, I have to say. Okay, target that guy then. Okay, then target this guy. One spread of torpedoes in the water. Can I outpace these enemy torps? Yes. These light cruisers are not easy to catch. I am faster, but like they're pretty fast. Turning circle. Not that great. Let's see, weather, overcast. See, shoot info is okay. Got 2.6% accuracy. Let's turn this way and speed up so they don't escape. Good torpedoes on the way against the Arethusa. Can I get one more spread in the water? There we go, second spread is in the water. But they're gonna miss. Let's focus down the Arethusa while she's crippled. What kinds of guns do you have? 6 inches. Okay, let's go back to targeting the Gloucester, because she's close. And her torps are already reloaded. Just keep an eye on that torpedo reload. One more salvo and I switch back to the Arethusa. There we go, good hits. Getting a good accuracy from my heavy cruiser now. Okay, that was actually aimed at the destroyer. Flooding, I think she's gonna sink. Yeah. Smoke up. You did not turn as fast as I wanted you to, so just go straight and hope they miss. They don't. Good shooting from the Thuringia. Let's just straighten out the rudder to improve accuracy. Torpedoes off for now. .7% main gun accuracy. Okay, she's out of torpedoes. But I should be reloaded soon. Can I get them torps in the water? V8? I think the guns on the V8 are gonna do most of the heavy lifting here. There we go, torpedoes are away. And she's gonna die. There we go. Slowly reducing the number of British ships. They still have more than me, but they're running out of battleships. And their heavy cruisers were like nothing to write home about. Light cruisers are kind of annoying with the torpedoes, but that's about it. How's my fleet looking? Got stuff in for repairs. That'll just have to be. Where are my battle cruisers? Let's move these here. I want the battle cruisers to go into action soon. Okay, May. There we go, battle cruiser. And where's the convoy? All the way up here. I think that's the end of this episode, though. We're gonna have to do the battle cruiser debut in the next battle. These are my old battle cruisers that, according to my like fan fiction lore, are leftovers from the previous war, just slightly upgraded. But they are kind of outdated. However, versus cruisers, I think they will do fine. We will see. Goodbye.